Sometimes the smallest things in the toolbox are the ones that cause the biggest headaches when they go missing. You know the feeling. You're right in the middle of a project, and suddenly you realize you're short on a specific type of anchor. That is where these nylon nail drive anchors come into play. They are one of those utilitarian items that don't look like much, but they are surprisingly clever once you actually get them into a wall. At a 1/4 inch in diameter and an inch long, they are sized just right for those medium-duty tasks where you don't want to deal with heavy-duty metal hardware. The truss head design is a nice touch because it gives you a clean, low-profile finish that sits flush against the surface, which is exactly what you want if you're trying to keep things looking tidy. Now here is the thing about these. They are made of nylon. That means you aren't going to be using them for structural load-bearing work, and honestly, you shouldn't try. They are perfect for mounting things to masonry or concrete, where you need a quick, reliable grip, without the corrosion worries you get with standard steel. Because they are nylon, they have a bit of a unique feel in the hand. They're lightweight, almost deceptively so, but they hold their shape well. The installation is straightforward enough that you won't be fighting with them, provided you've got your 1/4 inch drill bit ready to go. What stands out, though, is the simplicity of the drive mechanism. You just tap the pin in, and the anchor expands to lock itself into place. It's satisfyingly simple. However, don't expect these to be a miracle worker for every single surface. If you're working with crumbly, old brick, or really soft material, you might find they don't bite quite as hard as you'd hope. It's always a good idea to have a backup plan or test a scrap piece first, especially since the manufacturer themselves suggests checking with a pro if you're worried about the integrity of your setup. One minor gripe is that because they are nylon, you have to be careful not to overstrike the pin once it's seated, or you might risk deforming the head. It's a small quirk, but it's worth keeping in mind so you don't end up with a mangled fastener. They come in a pack of 24, which is a decent amount for a weekend project, though if you're doing a whole room, you'll probably want to grab a couple of packs just to be safe. They aren't going to win any awards for being the most high-tech piece of hardware in the shop, but for the price and the specific job they're designed for, they get the job done without any unnecessary fuss. If you need something that won't rust and is easy to install for light-duty mounting, these are a solid, no-nonsense choice to keep in the drawer.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.